Yeah.
You love talking sports. He loves talking sports. It's the Sports Editorial with Guy Guyerson.
Play ball!
Guy Guyerson's the name, Talkin Sports is the game. Let's bowl the cricket. Starting off with Guyerson's favorite championship role players. This week, the 1986 Boston Celtics. First off, Robert Parrish. Wolf Blitzer might describe him as so black and so tall. Robert Parrish nevertheless led the NBA in frowning and dribbling like a spaz between 83 and 89. Nicknamed Chief, Parrish's Native American name probably is Shoots Jumper Like a Wookiee. Danny Ainge, the basketball version of Jason Priestley, if Priestley was more of a pussy and could hit a three-pointer. A feisty ball player who specialized in hustling and arguing with his sister Brenda Walsh. Pretty Boy Ainge still is the all-time NBA leader in asking opposing players how his legs look. And lastly, Dennis Johnson. Traditionally, people with freckles were relegated to Ron Howard and ventriloquist puppets, not NBA point guards, until Gregory Hines' stunt double Dennis Johnson came along. He's since passed on, but I know now DJ is up in heaven shooting hoops with that other Afro-American freckled legend, Mr. Malcolm X. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Sports Talk, get on the bus! If I could bring one celebrity with me to sit front row at a New York Dragons football game, that celeb would be Mr. Martin Short. Every bit as handsome now as when he portrayed that iconic American satirist, Ed Grimley. Martin Short and I would get so excited watching Arena League football, I'd probably try to stuff his shirt with foam fingers and command him to do some Jimmy Click. And if he refused, I'd remind him that Steve Martin was the best part of Three Amigos anyhow, and that he should take his goddamn Canadian ass back to Canuckland before I throw him in the Hudson River. I never liked Clifford anyway. Sports candy in a box. Fly Michael J. Fox. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Jim Nantz can kiss my fat ass up and down until he apologizes for squeezing Pat Summerall out of the booth. Sure, Summerall is a personal friend of mine and bailed me out of a Panamanian prison in '82, so I may not be all that objective. But he understood that the underage and narcotics laws down there are confusing for American sportscasters like myself. And maybe I did shoot off illegally obtained firearms outside a missionary church. I thought the locals were reenacting the opening scene of Tombstone. Big deal. So again, I say to you, Jim Nantz, would you ever be a friend to that albino bitch Phil Simms the way Pat Summerall was a friend to me? Heck no, I says. Or as my dear Pat Summerall would say before he stopped drinking, fuck you, Jim Nantz, and the cum-stained microphone you speak into. Man, in 2008, sports mushrooms we ate. Now it's time for a Guy Guyerson live read, live. It's Gary's Museum of History, located in his mother's basement on I-95 and Depressing Street. Gary's Museum of History has it all. Old He-Man figurines, ripped rollerball posters, and don't forget his collection of Perfect Strangers Pez dispensers. There's Cousin Larry, Balky, and look, there's Cousin Larry again. Hours of operation are flexible, for Gary has nowhere to go, as he was recently fired for jerking off while watching Denise Austin workout videos. So come on down. You may not make it out alive, but isn't that worth it if you can see vintage Welcome Back Connor lunchboxes? It's Gary's Museum of History, where creepiness comes alive.
Come visit Gary's Museum. You might not get out alive. Come visit Gary's Museum. You might not escape with your life.
Froggies, clear my warts. Enough commercial. Back to sports. Chase Utley this, Jimmy Rollins that. I don't care how close these Phillies are to the series, they could still use the help of Mr. Philadelphia, Greg Luzinski. In our country's bicentennial year of 1976, the Bull hit home runs off opposing pitchers like George Washington pissing on the heads of the British in that famous battle, and joined the prestigious 20-1 club that year with 21 dingers and 1 stolen base. Take that, Victorino! Hey, Bull, I'm headed down to the barbecue soon where you, me, and Harry Callis are going to tie one on one last time and make fun of that overrated weasel George Foster. One if I land, sports talk in your hand! And that's the Sports Editorial for this week. Stay tuned for next, where we talk to NASCAR superstar Jimmy Johnson, former Cowboys coach Jimmy Johnson, and guitarist for the Muscle Shoals rhythm section, Jimmy Johnson. We talk to sports!
All right, that was our 6-hour sports show. How long was that, Fezzy?
Oh, that went on for a while.
That was a while.
Yeah,
that took some time.
It's Thursday, I believe, now.
Yeah, it took some time.
Yeah.
3
It
minutes.
took some real time. All right,
chunk.
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez.